Hello everybody, welcome to class. My name is Rachel and this is our strength training and cardio abs circuit class, okay? So for equipment today, we are gonna be doing some floor work. So I have a mat, I have a pair of dumbbells. I would go on the lighter side since we're focusing on abs today. And I also have a non-weighted squishy ball. So this is like a bar, ballet bar, or a Pilates ball, or even a kids playground ball, okay? But it is not weighted, so that is very important. So I am putting these down, and let's talk as we start to warm up. Hands on our shoulders. We're just gonna start warming up from head to toe. So if you are part of my February challenge, we are focused on abs this month, walking and abs. So this is a strength training challenge, strength training workout that is focused on abs. We have 3 blocks of work. We're going to be doing some standing abs. Then we're going to be doing some standing weighted abs. So adding that ball, and for the first portion, the dumbbells for the second portion, and then for the third block of work, we're going to be going down on the ground. Now, if you do not want to go on the ground, then you can skip the third block of work. Now, traditionally, when I teach these classes at the gym, we do 2 rounds of each block, but we're only going to be doing 1 today. That way, if you're short on time, you can just do this 1. Or if you want to do multiple sets, then you can go ahead and pause the video, go back to the beginning, and start again, okay? So hopefully you'll choose to at least do this full workout from beginning to end, which is 3 blocks of work, like I said, or you can go back and do 2 rounds so you'll get your 6 pieces of work. All right, here we go. We're just doing twisting. Hopefully you've just been able to follow along as I'm warming up those arms, shoulders. Now we're warming up the core. All right, we're gonna be doing alternating lunges back. So just stepping all the way back. So this is just a brief warm up. We'll probably be here for about 4 or 5 minutes. And then we're gonna actually start our blocks of work. Now, each exercise is gonna be 40 seconds. We're gonna have 20 seconds of a transition where I show you what's coming up next. All right, let's slow it down as we twist towards the knee. So we're already engaging the core. Twist towards the front knee. So slowing it down with those lunges. Now, some of these exercises may be challenging for you. Just listen to your body. If you can't go the full 40 seconds, that's okay. As you can tell, I do not have any music with this workout, so you're more than welcome to put on some music in the background to help you push through this circuit training. Now, traditional circuit training means that you would do more than 1 round, but we are not today. Hopefully you will choose to do that though. 1 more. There we go. All right, feet are hip width, hands on my hips. I'm just gonna be doing a hinge down and up. There we go. Warming up those glutes, those legs. We have 5 exercises. Now you will notice a pattern with our standing abs and then the standing weighted abs. Those 5 exercises we do in block 1 are the exact same 5 exercises we're doing in block 2, only we're adding a weight to it. So this will give you ideas on just simple ab exercises and the different variations that you can do. Okay, like for example, a crunch you can do on the floor, you can do standing, you can do it on a large stability ball, you can do it with weights, with a ball, so lots of things that you can do, okay? So hopefully this exercise will give you ideas on how to mix up your ab training. All right, let's do 1 more. All right, let's get to those squats and then we're gonna be done. Feet are hip width, we're just going down and up. So again, when I start the timer, we will start 40 seconds of our movement. Now, the first block of work is all cardio, so we're either gonna have no equipment or we're gonna use that soft ball because it's not weighted, okay? And that just adds a fun element to it. If you do not have the ball, you do not have to do that. I will show you the exercises without the ball. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, excellent job. Let's go ahead and start our block of work. Block 1, 5 exercises, 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. 20 seconds off will allow you time to look at me to see what we're doing next, to grab a sip of water, to grab equipment if you need it, and then we get started. So before I start the timer, let me show you what we're doing first. All right, hands down by our sides. We're gonna do a squat and then a side arm reach. Now, even though this is cardio, I want you to go slow enough that you're feeling those side obliques, those abs. That's the whole point on us doing this workout, is for us to activate and work on our core muscles. All right, are you ready? In 3, 2, 1, and go. All right, you're going at your pace. You can go slower than me, you can go faster than me, but we are all here together for 40 seconds. So nice, good reaches. There we go. I love to work out to music, but I have to be careful with what music I choose to upload here on YouTube. And I want to make sure that you guys get to do this workout with me. So we are doing it no music today. And time. Wasn't that fast? That was 40 seconds already. Okay, pick up that ball. All right, we are doing twists from left to right, from side to side. Holding that ball or holding that fist if you do not have a ball, okay? And we're just simply moving from left to right. Here we go. So we're gonna listen to that timer, okay? So I'm starting small at first to get used to it. Then you can do a little bigger where you are going to pivot that leg, being careful with our ankles, our knees. So again, you can start off like this. You're just doing little motions and make it a big motion. Holding onto that ball, or if you don't have a ball, your hands are clasped and you're doing the exact same thing, okay? Keep it here. And time. All right, go ahead and put that ball down. Hands up here behind your ears. Now we're gonna do a side oblique crunch, which means we're gonna bring the same elbow to same side. So it looks like this. All right, knee to elbow. Okay, so get ready. Here we go, 40 seconds. So I set you up so you can start right away if you don't need that transition time. Especially because we're only doing one round of everything. Now, when you're doing this, make sure you're staying upright, okay? Don't be leaning forward. We're trying to work on the side crunches, not front crunches. There we go. Keep it going, keep it going. And time. Excellent job, everybody. Pick up that ball again. I'll show you with the ball and without the ball. Okay, so we are twisting from hip to hip, okay? Or hip, loop, hip, if you want to get fancy, okay? In my other class, we did the loop. All right, here we go. So hip to hip, or hip, loop, hip. Now, if you don't have the ball, okay, your hands are clasped, and you're doing hip to hip, or hip, loop, hip. Hip, loop, hip. So when you add that loop, it actually will give you a little bit more of that rotation instead of just twisting. There we go. You're here for 5 more seconds. We're gonna put the ball down. And we only have one more exercise. One more, that's it. And then we're done with this block of work. All right, let's do a wide plie squat. So wide plie squat means that our toes are facing out to the corners, not facing me, okay? I'm gonna try to hold this squat the entire 40 seconds. If you cannot, then you're gonna come up, all right? Take a break and come down. But we're gonna be reaching or pushing, here we go, to the front and to the back. So one arm is in the front, one arm is in the back, and we're rotating so you can do that twist. Yes? Okay, here we go. Our timer has started. We are here for our last 40 seconds of work. Then we are moving on to block 2. So that was super quick, right? Each block is 5 minutes long. Woo! Are your abs engaged? Are they warming up finally? How about your legs? My legs are really working. Remember, we're coming back to these 5 exercises. And time. Okay, shake it out. Grab a sip of water. That is the end of block 1. Now, what you can do, at the end of each block, you can pause and then rewind it to repeat each block multiple times, or you can wait to the very end and do blocks 1, 2, and 3 of round 1. Then you can go back to the beginning and repeat blocks 1, 2, and 3 again, okay? Okay, so we are still staying with the 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. You will need your dumbbells the entire time. So we don't need the ball until block 3. So I'm gonna put it over here. Hopefully it will not blow away. We'll see. Okay, so for this first exercise, I'm gonna use 2 weights. Then I'm gonna drop it down to 1 weight until the very end when I pick them both back up again. So if you remember, my feet were hip width. We did that squat, and then we did the single arm reach, okay? So my weights are gonna stay here at the shoulders. I'm gonna do that squat and then that single arm reach. Now, because you have weights, you need to be careful with how far you extend up. It really depends on how heavy you go. That's why I'd like you to go a little lighter with this, okay? In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Block 2 of work. So same 5 exercises, and I'm showing you how you can add weights to these 5 ab exercises. So if you write this down and you want to do this without the video, you can write down your favorites, decide what one you liked with the weight and which ones you liked without the weight, and then you can switch it up. And time. All right, drop 1 dumbbell. We're going to use a single dumbbell for the next couple exercises. Now, if you remember, we're holding that ball, arms are straight out, and we're going left to right. Yes? Okay, be careful with your shoulders, activating that core by holding those arms out. All right, here we go. So start small first. Remember, we're going left to right. And if you want to do bigger, you're going to allow that foot to pivot, picking up that heel, so that you can do a bigger motion from left to right. Depends on if you feel it more just standing still, or if you feel it more engaging your legs as well. Arms are staying straight the whole time. If you need to drop the weight at any time, you can do that. We're only here for 40 seconds though. Woo! And time. All right, on to our third exercise, those side oblique crunches. Now, be careful if you have longer hair like me. We're gonna put the dumbbell in the back part of our neck. My arms are gonna come out like this, and we're still doing the same exercise of elbow to knee, but we're holding on to the weight. Here we go, everybody. Now again, remember, we're straight up and tall. We're not crunching forward, crunching to the side. So pretend your back is pressed up against the wall as you're doing this. Now, as you can see, I am not physically actually bringing my knee to my elbow, okay? You do what you can do with how high you bring it up. Nice, good breathing, inhale and exhale. I'm so proud of you. You're doing great with this abs workout. And time. All right, carefully bring that weight to the front. We're still holding on to this single dumbbell. Okay, we have that hip to hip twist. Okay, so hip to hip, like this, or hip, loop, hip, hip, loop, hip. All right, friends, here we go. 40 seconds. I'm going to start with just hip to hip first. Now my feet are grounded, they're hip width apart, so I have a nice good stance, but my knees are soft. So did you see that? These are soft knees, these are not soft knees. These are locked knees. We do not want locked knees. All right, I'm gonna get fancy and add that loop. Hip and loop. So still make sure you have that twist. You're doing amazing. We're gonna pick up that second dumbbell in just a second to complete this 5th exercise. Do we remember? We're going to those plie squats, everybody. Okay, so pick up that dumbbell. Nice, good feet are hip width. Excuse me, they were feet hip width. Now you're going wide. My toes to the corners, sinking down. Remember, you're twisting, okay? And one hand to the front, one hand to the back. Last exercise, here we go, friends. We can do this. We are all here together as a team, working strong. Whether you're my Walk Strong Roanoke Challenge team members, or you just came across my YouTube channel and you wanted to hit some abs today, I'm so glad that you pressed play and decided to join me. One round of everything, that's all we're doing. Okay, I know you can do it. Some of you prefer to do multiple rounds. Some of you do not like repeats. Okay, and that's totally okay because we're working both sides of the body. So if you choose to just do one round, you'll be good. All right, sink down a little more and time. Woo! Excellent job. We're gonna move to floor work now. All right, so set those weights down. Okay, you do not need the weights anymore, but we have 2 exercises with the ball. So I want you to bring the ball with you down to the ground if you have it, okay? All right, I'm gonna show you the first one. I'm gonna set up 2 exercises because they're a little tricky, okay? And I found that people in my class had a little harder time with these 2 exercises, okay? So we have a seated twist, okay? So my heels are dug in, my toes are up. I'm gonna take the ball and I'm gonna put it in between my legs. So again, if you do not have the ball, that's okay. You can do this without the ball. Okay, I am starting up straight with my arms. I'm gonna lean back a little bit, and then I'm gonna take my hand and I'm gonna tap back, like I'm reaching the back of my yoga mat, all right? Reaching back and then forward, okay? Back and then forward. So that's our first exercise that we have the ball, okay? We'll use the ball towards the end as well, okay? Then we have a side plank hold where we thread the needle. Now, hold on just one second. You guys get set up with on the floor while I bring this down, sorry. I know this is not professional and very awkward, but I want to make sure you guys can see me on the ground. Okay, this last exercise, all right, we are starting kneeling, okay? This is going to be the best transition for you. We're starting kneeling. We're going to take the leg out. We're going to lean forward, okay, like this, all right? Arm is going to be up, and we're going to thread through and back up, okay? Now, obviously, we'll need to do both sides of that as well as a knee to elbow crunch. So I'm going to actually set my timer for 40-20, and it's going to be 6 exercises instead of 5 because I want to, for that last thread the needle, I want us to make sure that we get both sides, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and get it set up. We are coming down here to the ground. You're grabbing your ball if you have your ball. Okay, if you do not, that's okay. We're going to that seated twist. I don't have my timer. Okay, heels in, toes up, ball in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Sitting up, leaning back, we're touching. Sitting up, leaning back, we're touching. If you don't have the ball, you're still doing the exact same thing, okay? You're just gonna feel your legs and your hips a lot more with that ball. Keep it up. We're here for 40 seconds and time. All right, go ahead and put that ball off to the side, okay? We are doing opposite knee to elbow. So come down on your back. All right, my knees are bent. I'm taking my right knee, crossing it over, hands behind my ears. I'm taking my left elbow to my right knee. All right, here we go, friends. We're here for 20 seconds instead of 40 because we're gonna switch sides. Now, I have brought my shoulders and my neck off the mat so I can do that elbow to knee. Okay, can you see me? There we go. All right, and switch. So put your legs down, switch. All right, quickly move to the other side. So my left knee is crossing and my right elbow is going to my left knee. We are going to the beep. And time. Woo! All right, slowly come up. Okay, catch your breath. All right, we are going to our Pilates 100. So we're rolling all the way back. All right, bringing up my legs 90 degrees. They are staying here. I'm gonna bring my shoulders off the mat. My arms are straight. All right, here we go. And I'm splashing. Little pulses down, keeping my core engaged. My neck and my shoulders are up. If you need to take a break because this is hurting your neck, put your head down, get a breath, and then come up. All right, so you have your legs straight so that if you were balancing that ball, it would look like that. Keep breathing. Little pulses. And time. Woo! All right, everybody. Hold on to that ball. Okay? Stay on your back. Ball is optional. If you don't have the ball, don't worry about it. Arms are going to be straight, and my legs are going to be straight. My legs can be bent. That's easier, or straight. I'm doing the ball to the toes. Crunch. Here we go. So I'm lifting up off the mat. If you don't have the ball, your hands are clasped, and you're just reaching towards those toes. Whew. Keep breathing, everybody. We are here for 40 total seconds. I know that's hard with abs. Keep going, keep going. And time. Woo! Okay, quickly. Our last two exercises. We're doing that kneeling. Okay, one side, then the other, then you are done. Woo! We'll do some stretching, okay? All right, one leg out, leaning forward, leaning to the side, arms up. Thread the needle, down and up. So we're in that side plank, okay? Thread the needle, okay, coming in through here, and then up. You're doing so good. I'm so proud of you. I know this floor work is tough, okay? If you skipped this section, that's okay. I want you to repeat blocks 1 and 2 work if you're not doing blocks 3. You're here for 10 more seconds, and then we're gonna switch to the other side. In 3, 2, 1. All right, come on up slowly. Okay, we have time to set it up. We have those last 20 seconds. All right, so kneeling, taking the leg out, leaning to the side. All right, my shoulders in line with my wrists. Okay, stretching out that arm straight up. All right, here we go, friends. This is our last exercise together. Now, obviously, you can be in a side plank. You do not have to be on the modification of the knee. And time. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. How do you feel? You just completed our abs workout. Yay! All right, let's do a little bit of some stretching on the floor. Just a couple exercises and then standing. And then if you need additional stretching, then make sure you check out some of my other YouTube extended stretch and cool down workouts. All right. Let's go ahead and lay all the way back on our mats. Legs are straight, arms are straight, rolling down. Bring my arms all the way up. We're gonna just stretch it out right here. We're gonna stretch out that core. Nice, good inhale and exhale. Go ahead and move those legs. Wiggle those fingers. All right, bring those arms up. Bend those legs 90 degrees. Okay, we're gonna hold on to those knees and we're just gonna rock from left to right. My head is still just pressed against the floor. All right, one leg down, one leg up. Nice, good, quick stretch. All right, switching legs. All right, roll to the side, okay? So you can come up to kneeling. One arm forward. Wiggle those fingers. Nice, good, big chest opener. My shoulders are down. All right, other arm. All right, all the way up. All right, let's do a little bit of a back bend. I'm taking my arms and I'm gonna put them back behind my lower back. And I'm just gonna lean back just a little bit. Okay, now we're gonna come forward. We're gonna come down on our hands and knees to cat to cow, okay? All right, so we're arching up, looking down at the mat, and then we're arching back up. So sinking down and then arching up. Just a couple of these. One more. All right, slowly walk your hands up. All right, let's do a nice, good breath in together. Exhale out. Awesome. So hopefully you enjoyed that ab work. Again, like I said, you can repeat all of those 3 blocks of work. I would suggest 2 rounds. That would be awesome. Okay, if not, then 1 round is good enough. Thank you so much for participating in my abs challenge in February. And I hope that you've enjoyed this workout, and I'll see you next time. Bye.